You ready? Yep.
Yep.
You good? So here we are back again with a review episode out on the Frightfest Presents label of Signature Entertainment. And this time we are looking at and talking about Giant Killer Ants, aka Dead Ant, which is actually a gag in the film.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
Which gives you an idea about the level of humour in the film. Directed by Ron Carlson. What did you think, mate?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good film, a good comedy, sci-fi comedy. The opening scene was particularly cool. I mean, giant ants.
You were live messaging me that bit.
Giant ants chasing after naked women is always a plus. But it adds.
Can I just right? Slightly spoilers, but it's in the first 10 minutes, 10 minutes, right? How? When she's running along, right? I could kind of get taking off her bra.
Good editing, innit?
How did she manage to take off her
without
panties?
stopping,
Without, I mean, that would.
Well, clearly she must have been a stripper.
She was stripping balls.
So the trousers,
literally.
The trousers was like some kind of Velcro.
Clearly,
thing.
the
You
stripper.
could just flick right
Did you
off.
assume her profession
just
based on
assumed
her
it.
gender and body type?
Fuck yeah. And then, of course, then it started, introducing the characters. Like Sean Astin was in it, obviously.
As the bass player.
As the bass player with the most sensational wig I've ever seen. And I think...
That was a poor choice.
Sean Astin with that ridiculous hair metal wig just set the tone.
And glasses.
Glasses.
And cap.
Which never ever leaves his head or face throughout the entire film. So credit there. And for me, that just really set the tone of the whole film. And I just knew this was going to be... I mean, the title alone kind of gives a bit away, doesn't it?
Giant Killer
But
Ants.
that just, and then, of course, it was Jake Busey then.
He was really good.
This hippie Axl Rose lead singer character.
Yeah. Really convincing.
Yeah, he did a really good job. And he got Tom Arnold as this frustrated... band manager, you know what I mean? And then the guitarist, I forgot his name now. He's like this kind of purist guitar player who's all about the Music Man and all this kind of stuff. So really funny, good characters, which really, I think, played off each other quite well. The humour was funny. It's not the funniest film I've ever seen. They're not all comedic actors. I haven't seen him in a lot of comedies. I mean, Tom Arnold, you could probably...
It's debatable.
Yeah.
You could say he's a comedic actor. I think that's
well,
what he's going
to be honest,
for.
one of the last films of Tom Arnold I've seen in a similar kind of genre to that was probably Shriek If You Know What I Did Last Friday the 13th. And,
wow.
Yes, and that was a terrible, terrible film.
That's like late 90s, early 2000s.
And that was just not even funny. So fair play to Tom Arnold. It just looked like they all had a lot of fun making it, and it was just a good, fun film. The music was good. Your kind of typical sci-fi horror kind of score mixed in with a bit of metal,
some punctuated
hair metal in it. It was shot really well. It was just a lot of good fun.
Okay. I think this time I'm going to be slightly harsher on it. But again, it kind of won me around eventually. What I didn't like, and again, it's more from a writing structure kind of point of view, was you had that opening section, right, where, the girl who's amazingly good at getting undressed while running away from killer ants.
Mm.
But then for like 40 minutes, there was like no ant action at all. So it was completely reliant on the setup and the characters and stuff like that. Now, typically, that's no problem. Now, I think they get away with it because the actors completely commit to basically ripping off Spinal Tap. Yeah? It's all of the typical has-been heavy metal band gags. And there's no gags you haven't heard before, but they all commit to it 100%. Jake Busey was a revelation. He's
brilliant.
great. He's great at playing psychos.
I want to see a film with him playing that character. I want to see that.
I would be cool if there was a second one where they fought a different monster. Yeah.
Or they would just be in a band. I think that would be funny.
Yeah. So yeah, it kind of that opening 40 odd minutes kind of gets by on how likable the characters are and everything, and they do really really good work. Tom Arnold again, and I'm going to say this is a plus and a minus. If like the MVP of your film is Tom Arnold, maybe your film's in trouble. But you could see he was just riffing. He like so much of his dialogue was improv and stuff like that. And you know, yeah, a manager of a has-been band where clearly they had like a copy of Motley Crue's The Dirt, you know, and they were just kind of taking out like, you know, pages of that as you know, fodder for, you know, comedic material.
The whole CGI thing wasn't good.
It was Sharknado.
Yeah, it was very, very poor. But I think that added to the charm of the film in a slight way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To be fair, when they used the practical effects of like the gore and stuff like that, that was pretty solid. Yeah. I mean, none of it was like, you know, shocking or believable, but in a fun splatter kind of way, like Sean Astin, spoilers, where you know he's kind of like
the fire ants and all that.
Yeah. That was quite amusing, and the bit at the end with Tom Arnold, you know, slow clapping.
Watching it, I just felt like they were having fun. Doing it, and then it just kind of helped. And
because they were using kind of like well-established band dynamics, you know, like sometimes it's the drummers just not valued at all. This time it was like, you know, the bass player.
Makes you get a new one kind of attitude,
so again, reusing a lot of the jokes from Spinal Tap and everything, but they kind of use that. They use that as like a foundation to build on. Yeah, by the end, when you know they were fighting back. I was won over because I'd spent enough time with it and I was filling in the gaps myself. I was kind of like, I kind of want them to survive, and the way they were doing it was well done. Really kind of, some bits were really clumsy in terms of, you know, I studied this when I was a kid.
Yeah, but like, you just know that is purposely putting...
You're ticking off those
bits. They're writing it going, this is just a ludicrous idea, the backstory of the lead singer knows all these things about ants. And they even make fun of the fact that he knew about ants. So it's kind of like this aware of the pathetic humour.
They knew, exactly. They knew what they were doing, but they knew they had to kind of set it up so it would pay off dramatically later on.
I would give it 6.5. I give it a 7. I give it a 7. Yeah, I did enjoy it. It was good fun.
Okay,
it was good fun.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6. Didn't love it as much as Jim, but yeah, it won me round eventually. Yeah. Okay, so Jim, is there any films that, you know, if people enjoyed that you recommend they go check out as well?
Probably Eight-Legged Freaks, perhaps.
Damn it, you stole mine.
You cheated. Sorry. I haven't wrote any notes by top of my head kind of stuff.
Eight-Legged Freaks,
and then if I may, there's what's the Anvil documentary, the band Anvil documentary. Good fun dynamics of a band, kind of maybe that. And some good old 50s sci-fi films.
Yeah, like Them, stuff like that. Yeah. I've got those. Big Ass Spider. I think that was from about 6-7 years ago. That's again similar kind of genre. Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap. Yeah,
The Dirt as well. The Netflix show on that. It's all those kind of things. I was trying to think of like horror meets heavy metal kind of stuff, but it doesn't tend to be giant monster movies. You know, it tends to be more supernatural occult stuff. So you got Trick or Treat, the 80s one and all that stuff. So you know, stuff that kind of plays with the absurdity of like, you know, the hair metal scene onto a horror kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, check those out. Cool. All right.
Do go watch it if you like kind of just ridiculousness and go watch it. Subscribe. I am going to film an outro thing, so we can just stick that on instead of fucking doing this all the time. If you like this video, then like and subscribe. Leave your comments down below, any thoughts on the films that we've mentioned. If you think we're talking shit, let us know. If you
actually, no, you know what? If you think we're talking shit, just keep that to yourself.